Good morning, children. This is Shivalsa speaking. Today we are almost at the end of exercise 3.3, and we will be dealing with some figures in which we have to find the measures of unknown sides and angles. In some figures, we have to find the measure of the length of the diagonals as well. So mostly the figures which are considered as to be some are parallelogram, some are not parallelogram. So some properties will be utilized in order to find the measure of these angles and the measure of the sides. Children, the figures which I have drawn on in my copy, you have to understand this very nicely, very carefully. If you understand this, if you can solve this, I'm pretty sure you are never going to face any problem throughout this chapter, concepts of parallelograms in future ever. So here in this particular question, exercise 3.3, question number 8, as I explained till question number 7 in the previous video. So here in this particular video, I'm starting from question number 8. So children, here we can see a figure that is a parallelogram in which the measures of sides are given in this way, that this side is 26, the measure of this side is 26, measure of this side is 3y minus 1, this side is measuring 3x, this side is measuring 18. Children, we have to find the measure of this unknown sides. We know that in parallelogram, the primary concept of parallelogram is opposite sides of a parallelogram are always equal. So children, here is something to understand. If this side is measuring 26 and this side is measuring 3y minus 1, as we know in the parallelogram opposite sides are equal. If it is 26, this is 3y minus 1. So what is the measure of GU? GU must be 26 because parallelogram says the opposite sides are equal. So from here, if you want to find the value of y, we have to do in this way. 3y minus 1 equal to 26. 3y is equal to 26 plus 1. 3y is equal to 27. Y is equal to 27 by 3. 9. The value of y is equal to 9. Children, from where I got this 3y minus 1 equal to 26? By the properties of parallelogram. Parallelogram always says that opposite sides of a parallelogram are always equal. So if this side is 20, means as we know the upper side was 26, so downside will be 3y minus 1, so obviously they are equal. So I have equalized them. I wrote 3y minus 1 is equal to 26. Again in this question that 3x, this side is 3x and this side is 18. So we know that these two sides are equal because parallelogram says opposite sides are equal. So here I can write 3x equal to 18, x equal to 18 by 3 equal to 6, x equal to 6. Children, while you are submitting your copy, doing this kind of sums, please write down the properties used just by writing with some statements and using the property that we know that you have to write in this way. We know that the opposite sides of parallelogram are always equal. In that way we have to write these answers. So in the next question, in the next figure, it's given in this way that here is one more parallelogram. Name of this parallelogram is RUNS. So here is one diagonal, here is one diagonal. So we have to find the measure of this y plus 7 and x plus y, this one. Children, the very first thing that we have to understand, there is a property of parallelogram which says that diagonals of parallelogram always bisects each other, means diagonals cuts each other equally. So this side is 16, this much is 16 and this much is x plus y. this much is y plus 7, and this much is 10. Children, here we can see that for this diagonal, this part is holding x plus y. X and y both are unknown to us, so we cannot find. There are two variables have been used. So of course, two variables we cannot find at this moment until we get the value of x or y. So, but in this particular diagonal, this much is 10 and this much is y plus 7. Here is only one variable, so I can easily find out the value of y. So that is what I'm going to find right now. I'll find in this way. Y plus 7 is equal to 10. So y is equal to 10 minus 7. Y is equal to 3. I got the value of y, which is equal to 3. Now, from other part of the diagonal, it's told that x plus y equal to 16. So if I write x plus y is equal to 16, and just now I got the value of y 3, I'll just replace the value of y by 3, and I'll write x plus 3 equal to 16. From where I got this value 3, just from the value of y, which I got right now from solving y plus 7 is equal to 10. So I'll write x equal to 16 minus 3, x equal to 13. Children, I got both the values. I got the value of x and y both. Now, in this particular question, as we can see that there is a figure is drawn, in which the figure is given in this way. This is 120, and this is 70, and this side given dotted lines. This side is parallel, IS parallel to KS and EC parallel to UL. So I have to find the value of x. So children, how to find the value of x? It's really very simple. If it is 120, this angle will be 120. This angle will be 120, because we know that opposite angles of parallelograms are equal. Acha. Now, children, if it is 120, if this angle is 70, this angle, if this one is 120, this angle, here is a small angle, this one will be 60 degree, because we know that in parallelogram adjacent angles forms 180 degree. If this angle is 120, this angle will be 60. Acha. If this angle is 70, this angle must be 70, because opposite angles of this parallelogram are always equal. So if this angle is 70, this angle must be 70. So now, as we can see, this is 60, this is 70, and here one small triangle has been formed. So naturally, if it is 60, if it is 70, the measure of x will be 180 minus 60 plus 70. So 180 minus 60 plus 70 is 130. So 180 minus 50, 130 is 50 degree. The measure of x will be 50 degree. Children, I'm repeating my word once again. If this angle is 120, this angle, just in the place of S, vertex S, which angle has been formed, that will be 60 degree, because they are they're forming 180 degree, because they're adjacent angles of a parallelogram. Again, in the vertex of E, the angle will be 70 degree, because these opposite angles are equal. Angle 70 degree, which is on vertex L, and on the vertex E, the angle which has been formed, that will also be 70 degree, because they are opposite angles and they're equal. So naturally, in this particular triangle, this is 60, this is 70, and this is x. And this angle will be, this measure of x will be 50 degree. Just we will add them, 60 plus 70, that will be 130. and 180 minus 130 is 50 degree. Alright children, in this particular question there is a figure, trapezium is drawn, and we have to find how this figure is trapezium, how this figure is trapezium, because as we can see this angle and these angles, this is 100 degree and this is 80 degree. The primary condition of a trapezium is one pair of opposite sides must be parallel. If I can prove in a quadrilateral one pair of opposite side is parallel, I can surely say it's a trapezium. So I have to prove that whether they are parallel or not. Here we can see this side and this side, there is a common transversal. I don't know whether these two are parallel or not. There is a transversal. These two angles, this is 100 degree and this is 80 degree. They are corresponding. They are co-inter angles on the same side of transversal. A condition says if co-inter angles on the same side of transversal are forming, if the sum of co-inter angles on the same side of transversal forms 180 degree, those two lines must be parallel to each other. So here we can say it's 100 and it's 80, they are forming 180 degree. So I can surely say MN is parallel to KL. They are parallel to each other. So as we are getting these two sides are parallel to each other, so it's surely a trapezium. It's a trapezium for sure. Now, in question number 11, find the measure of angle C if AB parallel to CD. AB and CD are parallel. I have to find the measure of angle C. Children, very simple. These two sides are parallel to each other. If it is 120, this angle will be 60. Measure of C will be 60 degree because they are co-inter angles on the same side of transversal, and if two lines are parallel, if it's a common transversal, they must be forming 180 degree. So measure of angle C will be 60 degree. All these things you have to write with words. Please, if you're getting problem to understand, if you're facing problem to understand, watch this video again and again very nicely. In this particular question, angle Q is 130 degree, angle R is 90 degree, it's already mentioned. If PS parallel to RQ, find the measure of angle PNS. If R is 90 degree, S must be 90 because they are co-inter angles on the same side of transversals. It's a common RS is a common transversal, so they are forming 180 degree. Okay, and as we know, a quadrilateral forms 360 degree. So measure of P will be 360 minus 130 plus 90 plus 90. 360 minus 130 plus 180. 360 minus 310. 50 degree. Measure of P will be 50 degree. So children, this way we have to deal with such questions. Tomorrow we are going to start exercise 3.4. I believe that till exercise 3.3 you have cleared all your doubts and confusions. Till then, thank you children. Thank you so much.